our relationship got to the point of it was really toxic for the both of us. I kind of came to the conclusion, and then he kind of like hopped on board, that it just honestly wasn't gonna work. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Tianna Squarrel, and I'm back at it again with another video. If you guys are new, please hit the subscribe button right down below. Follow by clicking the bell. That's why I need to the subscribe button so you can be notified on every single video I upload, because frankly, why wouldn't you want to be? I'm your bestie, you're my bestie, and if we're not besties, we're gonna be besties. So hit the subscribe button plus the bell so you're notified every time your bestie or potential bestie uploads a new video. Lastly, give me a thumbs up and share this video, because it truly helps me out a lot. What is up, you guys? It has officially been like almost 3 weeks since I've uploaded on YouTube, and I felt before I actually started to come back and like upload like frequently after taking like a 2-week break, I thought I would give you guys some like updates on like what's been going on and kind of like why I've been like missing and the source a little bit. So yeah, so if you want to get some of these updates, then just please keep watching. So if you read the title, then you basically already know what this video is about. It's one particular update that I know a bunch of you guys are here for. I feel like a bunch of you guys, even though my following is not no way, shape, or form big, I feel like most of you guys have came to my channel solely for, you know, my relationship. Now, some of you newer people have came obviously because I've been doing a lot of try on hauls, and like my curvy women have been liking that, but for the most part, a lot of my following, that a little bit that I have, has came from a portion of me being very open and honest about my relationship over the past couple of years. And even before I said something about it online about my relationship, we had already been in a relationship for some time at that point. But I feel as though I am the type of person that likes to share the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything, just to prove to people that not everything is always what you think it's caked up to be, or not everybody's life is as good or bad as you might think it is. Some people might compare themselves to people that are online or people that you see online and think that their relationship is so perfect, when honestly, 9 out of 10, it's not. And I want to be the first person to come here and say that like my relationship and me personally wasn't always A1, and there were some definitely trials and tribulations that I won't go into just because like it's nobody's business. But I don't want to ramble. I want to just let you guys in a little bit more and then tell you guys as much as I can. Said, you guys have definitely been here for a little bit of my channel, whatever, where I showed my relationship and showed the ins and outs of being in the type of relationship that I was in. And you guys grew to really like him a lot or whatever, and it really meant the world to me that people supported it. Like, there were some people who had things to say, but for the most part, we got good feedback and it felt phenomenal. There's a lot of things that were going on behind the scenes, and I have shared things, like even things that I shouldn't have shared. I've said things online that I probably shouldn't have said. And the good thing about it is, like, I'm not a big YouTuber, so some of the things that I said, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. Or like some of the things that we have been through, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't. So we've been through a lot. Like, our relationship got to the point of it was really toxic for the both of us, because it had nothing to do with online things of like why it was toxic. It was just personal life things, that whether it was from his side or like people that knew from his side about things that they would bring to his attention, or like say things to him, or like have things to say about us, or even come at me and say things on my platform and my comments and making fake pages, and like a lot of that ate at us, because like I was always looking for, I was always the type of person, I'm a defend. Like, that's just who I am. Like, if I genuinely care about somebody, no matter who the person is, if I genuinely care about you and somebody's coming at you like sideways, I'm going to say whatever it is. And then from his side, he is very like, non-confrontational in that sense. So like sometimes people would say things and it would just like get no response, and that would eat me up, because I don't know, like it would just eat me up, and we would go through things because of that. And it got to the point that our relationship got so toxic, and it was things that we just weren't healing from, things that have happened that we kind of discussed, but it was still it was kind of things that we like kind of discussed, but we were still like harping on, like we couldn't get over certain things. And that kind of aided us a lot. One person saying something that they truly don't mean, they're just saying it to spite the other person, or like vice versa. And it was just a bunch of that. And I kind of came to the conclusion, and then he kind of like hopped on board, that it just honestly wasn't going to work, or work the way we thought it was going to work. In order for us to find a common ground, we need to first understand that this relationship is not healthy for the both of us. For our mental, for our physical, like it's not healthy. So we decided that it was best that we break up. Like it would be better if we break up and can be friends and maybe try to rekindle, than for us to just end in like a horrible way, and then then we have to cut ties, and then we can't speak to each other ever again, and it wouldn't work, and we didn't want that. So I came to the conclusion that it wasn't healthy for my mental health to be in such a toxic situation. I'm not saying by any means that somebody did something like crazy to me, like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that, and I don't want people to insinuate that, or like vice versa. It's just some words, I feel like words hurt more than, you know, putting your hands on somebody. And sometimes there were times where we would say things that obviously we wouldn't mean, or like we would just say it because we wanted to spite each other. And like I said, it got to the point where it was so toxic that we had to just come to common ground that we couldn't be together. And it was hard and it was sad, but we knew that if we wanted to possibly fix it, it would be best that if we just start back off as friends, or end it and become friends, and build our relationship back up that way. Because I felt like through the times of all the toxic stuff that we were going through, and this has nothing to do with people online, because like we received way more toxic things from people we knew than things online. Like the things online could not compare to the toxic stuff coming from one side. Like, you know what I mean? Just didn't want it to be toxic for neither one of us, because it was not healthy for neither one of us. There was a lot of sleepless nights. There was a lot of going back and forth. There was just a bunch of stuff that neither one of us deserved from the other person that was going on. And yeah, so we just we nipped it in the bud, and we was like, you know what, let's be friends. So we have broke up. It was hard at first or whatever, because obviously nobody knows. Like, nobody knows. I feel like everybody thinks that we're still together. Like, anybody in our personal circle that knows us or whatever, or just anybody in general that knows us, thinks that we're still together in a relationship, when in all actuality we're not. Like, we're not together. And I've been single, like, and he has too. We are still the best of friends, we're trying to figure things out, but it's no pressure. And I felt like that took a lot of stress off of both of us. There's no pressure to have this perfect relationship, because we're just trying to figure it out. We're just trying to be friends. And yeah, it was, like I said, it was super hard. It was hard to get through it, because genuinely I've been with this person for, in my eyes, forever. Like, I could never, I know this sounds stupid, but it's like, I could never see myself being single, and to now be single is like, it's hard, but in a way it's not, because like, we still have the same relationship. It's just less of a commitment and a stressor to have that on us right now, whatever. Like, we're still friends. I'm single. He's single too. We're still the best of friends though. Like, I don't want to go too more into depth. I don't want this video to be too long. I'll probably chop it down a lot, but that's that. We are happy, healthy, feeling good. I'm happy that I have more freedom to find myself without the stressor of my relationship as much. And yeah, so I'm single, not ready to mingle. Yeah, and that's that. Like, I don't know. I do feel happy though. I feel better. That's that, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribe. And my next video is going to be a bathing suit try on haul, because it is spring and spring break is here. So yeah, but I love you guys so much. And again, don't think I'm sad. I'm happy. I'm really happy. So yeah.